Hey everybody, it's Mike Frieder here with OnCall Compliance Solutions, and I'm back with another compliance tip of the week. Today we're talking about why you can't just enter an SPRS score and be done with DFARS, NIST SP 800-171, and CMMC. So hey, if you're a defense contractor who's feeling overwhelmed, tired, and alone, trying to understand all of this DFARS, NIST SP 800-171, and CMMC compliance stuff, I've got great news for you. You found your home here at OnCall Compliance Solutions, where we can help you transform into your company's on-call compliance hero. And who doesn't want to be a hero, right? All right, let's jump into it. So, you guys, I'm gonna trigger the internet on this one. All right, seriously, I'm gonna, you know, this is an emotional video. All right, for me. For me, this is a bit, you know, it's a sensitive topic, all right? And maybe I'm going to, you know, trigger you guys. I hope not, but I have been seeing this thing happen a few times, and I've even heard my sales team start talking about this. And I just feel like I need to kind of get up on my soapbox for a minute here to provide a little bit of a warning for defense and aerospace contractors about a certain scenario that I've heard pop up. I heard it once a while ago, but I've heard it a little bit more commonly now, and I'm going to put it out there because the interesting thing is again, we sort of have people who get told this and then they feel uncomfortable, they wind up coming to us, and we sort of put the kibosh on it and correct the path, thankfully, in a lot of cases. So look, I'm not going to name names, all right? We're not here to do this. You know, but I am here to save people's companies, literally, all right? And I'm here to save defense contracts, and I'm here to do it in more than one way, all right? So here's the scenario. We've been hearing on more than one occasion now, shall we say, that an example prime point of contact says to a subcontractor, so somebody in procurement from a prime says to a subcontractor, hey, I just need you to go register for an SPRS account and go put in a NIST SP 800-171 score. It doesn't matter what the score is. I just need you to go put in a score so I can award you this work. Man, I don't know if my production team can cue the Freddy Krueger horror movie music right now, but holy stromboli filled with cannoli dipped in guacamole, dude. Like, no.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
How about no? All right. And I mean, heck no. And oh my God. All right. You guys, again, I'm not calling anybody out. All right. But what I want this community to know is that's not okay. Don't do it. All right. That procurement person is about to basically wind up screwing both of you. Okay. In fact, that is the very definition of a false claims violation, okay, which carries with it potential penalties, which may include up to $11,000 per incident. That's every piece of CUI, every email, every file. Like, I'm not even going to go there, all right? $11,000 each. Having work held up, all right? Having your contract paused or canceled, and even potentially being barred from doing defense work forever, okay? That's the consequences of a false claim. And yeah, they're suing over it. Okay, there's numerous court cases. You can Google it. You know, but I get it. All right, business must go on. But this is exactly how our secrets have leaked out of contractor information systems. This law has been around since 2017. Okay, it's been a while. Like, there's no excuse for I haven't heard of this. There's no excuse for like I didn't get around to it or it was taking me a while. Like, that was 6-7 years ago. The idea that you can get money originating from the DoD in exchange for keeping that information safe via prescribed method, that being NIST SP 800-171, is not new anymore, okay? I'm sorry, you can't claim ignorance at this point. Even if you're new to defense contracting, sorry, but it's in your contract. The fact that we have actually heard of procurement professionals in larger companies, and again, I'm not going to name names, telling smaller subcontractors and defense companies that this is okay and encouraging them to do it is just plain wrong. Okay, worse than wrong, it's going to get those smaller companies in heap big trouble, okay? And I'm here to stop that they really don't know how to dig themselves out of, okay? You guys, we have to watch out for the small to mid-sized defense and aerospace companies out there, okay? The mom and pops, you know, and even some of the larger ones, but particularly the smaller ones. So here's my proposal for how to do that how we can help. All right, number one, free education. Okay, OnCall offers completely free education on what these requirements are, what you need to do to properly comply, and honestly, we put out these pieces right here on YouTube, so there should be no excuse for anyone not being able to find the answers that they're looking for anymore. Okay, we've worked extraordinarily hard for over a year and a half to do this. We keep on putting out these videos every day. Okay, I repeat, we do it all for free. Okay, I don't get paid to do this YouTube channel. I have a lot of fun doing it. We think we do some good in the world. All right, 75,000 views a month can't be wrong. So I know there's a lot of you guys trying to figure this out, and I'm stoked to have you on the channel. I just want you to know, some way, somehow, this information is basically accessible to you. Okay. Second, the availability of cost-effective solutions. Okay, OnCall offers cost-effective solutions that scale. Okay, our solutions scale in price. Okay, we've done this literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times. Okay, with companies that are as small as one person. Okay, we do micro-sized businesses all the time, to companies that are 50 and 100,000 employees plus, and I promise we do those all the time. Okay, we have 2 of them going on next week that are 60,000 employee plus companies, both of them in 1 week. Okay, we do this all the time. I don't care how big your company is. We have been there, we have done that, and we've probably had it audited too, and we continue to manage it. Okay, so we can help you on an ongoing basis if you need that, and that's cost effective. We don't do long-term contracts. Okay, we're not even like a traditional IT or MSP company that's locking in for 3 years. I don't do that stuff. All right, I don't handcuff people into these wretched 3-year contracts. I think those things are disgusting. Hey, you know what? You want to work with us for 3 years? Cool, keep working with us. If we suck, you should be able to fire us, you know, within some reasonable period of time. Now look, we got to pay for some licensing on some of the solutions that we do. All right, and by the way, that's not even to get you compliant. That's like if you're, we got you compliant and you say, Mike, we really want your firm to work with us, which a lot of companies that we work with do. All right, we go in, we get them compliant, and then they're like, you guys are amazing. Can you help us with the IT stuff? Yes, we can do that. Or, hey, if we're a larger company, we have a great IT division, but we'd really like some help on the compliance front on an ongoing basis. We can do that too. Okay, we do it all. And again, we don't handcuff our clients long term. And in fact, to get compliant, there's no recurring contract. Okay, I don't do that. I don't believe in it. I think if you need to get compliant right now, you can pay right now and be done with it. All right, very, very, very simple. Okay, and very, very cost effective. I promise it's a price that doesn't suck. We're typically about half to a third of the typical competition. Okay, so if you've been thinking about calling us, you've been watching our videos nonstop, I want you to know there is availability of a cost-effective solution. If you've been watching our videos, you're like, man, these guys know what we're talking about. I'm banging my head against the wall and it's been 3 months. Call us. Okay, let's talk about it, because for way less than the time that you're going to spend dealing with this, we can just come in and knock it out in a couple days. All right, it's really like we make it that easy. All right, and then decide if you still want ongoing help or you can walk away, whatever. Okay, again, no long-term contracts. I realize we're like the only company out there doing it this way. We're unique. All right, because you know what? I think I'm like the only guy. Right, we're the only company, that essentially said, I think supplying our defense industrial base may be more important than building the most profitable company out there. So let's do that. Let's just solve the problem. I'll worry about the money later, right? Already got a great business. I already have a global managed IT services company within OnCall, okay? I just want to go make sure our country doesn't go get hacked, right? And more importantly, okay, we've been managing technology for thousands of small businesses since 2003. Over 20 years we've been doing this, okay? I promise, I'm probably eating steak tonight, okay? Not trying to be obnoxious about it, but what I'm really trying to explain is that our prices are put in a way that is accessible to every defense contractor, okay? I realize we're probably the only one, all right? Especially if you've gotten a quote from us and a quote from anybody else in this industry. Ouch, all right? We're just not like that, okay? We're here for you guys first. You want an ongoing relationship with us, awesome, okay? Again, I promise it's cost effective. We would have nowhere near this many clients if we were not a great value, a cost effective solution, okay? So if you've been hesitating to call us, I want you to know we have the availability to help you for a fair cost, okay? And I would even go to say very cost effective, even more so than fair. So again, I realize there's other companies that want to get their claws into you, and they're probably like an IT company, or they're like a software, a SaaS company, and they're trying to sell you some recurring solution. Look, I just want you to know there is an easy way to do this, okay? And you don't have to whip out your credit card and put down a monthly payment for the rest of your life, okay? Again, I know that they love these agreements, even though all you need to do is get compliant right now. But I want you to know there's one single company, which is us, that is way different because profit and pillaging defense contractors is not my number one priority, okay? It's just not. I'm sorry, guys. We do this to keep our country safe and keep those in the defense industry who are supporting our country safe and in business. That's it. I'm going to tell you what, I've been doing IT for a long time. If you've ever had a client get hit by ransomware and seen the devastation that causes, you would do anything. Like literally, we have dedicated our lives here at OnCall to making sure that cyber attack doesn't destroy another business, okay? Aside from the defense stuff, aside from the compliance stuff, if I can do that, I win, all right? And believe me, we're winning. We're doing it very well, all right? That's what we care about, and we consider it our patriotic duty. You can stick that up your, what did I write here? You can stick that up your locked in for 3 years contract pie hole and smoke it, or do whatever you do with that pie hole of yours, all right? So again, you guys having a little bit of fun here, but in all seriousness, if you're worried about the cost, I really invite you to just call us and find out. We'll tell you the cost. Literally, within the first hour of us talking to you, you'll have a cost in your hands. No problem at all. All right, number 3, most importantly, or mostly because I can't even read my own scripts. I'm still kind of like stuck on actually trying to read the English language. Mostly because you have to have a third point, or else it's not a real numbered list. And I already gave you the first 2 points, so I'll just give you a point number 3, because after all, I do kind of do this for fun as well. All right, so if you are one of those people out there who watch my videos and you're involved in supply chain, procurement, acquisition, etc., all right, you're in the defense industry, even if 1% of your business is defense, and you hear someone telling a subcontractor that all they need to do is enter in a score, take action, stop a crime, all right? Take some level of action. Stop a crime from happening and call that person out, all right? Whistle blow on them if you need to, all right? But let me tell you, there are far, far, far from 100% of defense companies out there complying with this right now, and it is a solution, and there's a 100% solution, all right? There is a solution to the number one threat to our country's safety, which is cyber attack. So let's work together, all right? Let's stop this at the source and properly secure ourselves, right? Because now we know that the resources are basically free out there. And again, if you don't have the time, like we get it, that's why most of our clients come to us, is they don't have the time and they need to get compliant right now. Let's all do the right thing. Okay, so I'm hopping off my soapbox. I don't really like standing up there. And there's never a charge to see how we can help. But again, I've now seen this way more times than I ever should have seen it. And fortunately, again, those people ultimately have talked to us, and we've given them common sense examples like, hey, if you get audited by your prime, which is possible, right? If you get audited by your prime and that procurement guy like got fired because he probably isn't, if he's not doing one thing right, like what's that old saying? How you do anything is how you do everything. That's what I believe. So probably wasn't doing a bunch of stuff right, trying to punch things through procurement or whatever. And you wind up in an audit and they're like, hey, cool, send us your system security plan and your documentation. And you're like, huh? Ooh, that's not going to look good. And it's not just your company that you're affecting. It's not. They can freeze the whole contract, which means every subcontractor involved, even your prime. That's like your whole reputation on the line. So again, don't make a false claim. Don't go sit there and submit an SPRS score. I promise there's an easier way. If you're really just stuck in the mud and you can't figure out how to move forward, call us, all right? We'll put you on the phone with a Cyber AB certified compliance expert, and we will figure out how to get you moving forward, okay? All right, so that's what we do here, all right? At OnCall, we take defense contractors who have had this DFARS, NIST, CMMC, ITAR, and EAR information security compliance stuff dropped in their laps like a seagull on a sunny day, and we actually teach you, right? We educate you about this stuff. We help you understand the right way and the wrong way to do things, and we help you level up and be a proper on-call compliance hero for your company, eliminating gaps, gray areas, and getting this solved, all while showing you how to leverage compliance as your secret weapon to land more defense work with higher profit margins. Oh my God, if you do it right, we're gonna make higher profit, baby. Yes, okay, let us show you how. There's huge benefits to working with us. Now that's what becoming an on-call compliance hero can do for you, and I wanna make you into a hero. Now, if you're looking for more help getting compliant, our compliance experts are always on call for you. You can visit cmmccompliancesecrets.com or check out the description below for links to get help right now. If you love the content we're putting out here for you, help us out with a big thumbs up on that like button, or even better, smash the subscribe button, all right, to get the latest compliance content as soon as our compliance nerds roll it out. Until the next compliance tip, my friends, stay safe and secure out there, and hit us in the comments below to let us know what you'd like to know more about when it comes to information security and compliance. I'll see you on the next one.